Hi, everyone. My name is Miri Berger. I'm the CEO and co-founder of 6Degrees. And 6Degrees' dream is to revolutionize rehabilitation, make it fun, smart, and accessible for everyone. All right, so we are talking about a field that has 2.4 billion people around the world needing rehabilitation due to musculoskeletal injury. And if we look specifically at the US, there's a shortage of 17% of physical therapists. This means that a very personalized one-on-one interaction or treatment has a lower chance of seeing a patient because people are limited by time and physical need. And so what we come to do is to bridge the gap between that need, both offering personalized physical therapy that's adapted for the user and allowing clinics to grow their revenue and grow their access while keeping quality of care. So talking about the market opportunity, it is a $120 billion market opportunity that is starting with the focus of treating phantom limb pain, reduction of pain through physical therapy, and growing to other complex trauma, and from there, stroke recovery. And to just give you a little bit of an idea, there's an amputation every 3.5 minutes and a stroke every 40 seconds. All of these people will need one-on-one intense, long-lasting rehabilitation that is, on the best case, a few months long and could be a lifelong challenge. And that's where we come in. We're looking to revolutionize this through a system that we've built that's fun. It learns about the user's ability of motion and translates what it's learned about that motion and the use of the system to both people engaged in the treatment, both the physical therapist and the patient. The system is comprised of our wearable device, MyMove, which is embedded with an algorithm. It only takes 5 minutes to onboard into this algorithm. This means it takes 5 minutes for our algorithm, using a Chrome or an Edge app or a game, to learn about your ability of motion, your range, ability, speed, dominance, involuntary motion, and other aspects. After that 5 minutes, it compared to anything smart, in this case, a VR system. And what we've done is we've transposed the form of mirror therapy, which is the common standard of care for phantom limb pain reduction, into games, into 2 very engaging, very fun, very informative games. And they're not only informative in the way that the user plays the game, they're also informative in the surrounding information of the amount of pain they're in, the amount of opioids that they've taken now and throughout the week, and their engagement with the treatment, and they're wanting to get a connection with the caretaker. Now, all of this happens in a compliant, HIPAA, anonymous way, which is connected to the electronic patient file through the hospital, which allows both the patient to get that care and the physical therapist to keep that tracking and that personalized attention without being physically in the room. And so, talking a little bit about the power of gamification, just to give you an idea, we, around 2 months ago, saw a VA double amputee that came to a VA center to use this technology, said he has immense pain. His only alternative is pain medication, put on our system. It was the first time mirror therapy was ever used for double amputee treatment of reduction of pain. Finished it and said, "This is the most fun I've ever had." Now, this is a clinical setting, and all he could talk about was sharing the Oculus Link with his family so that they could see that he has legs and he's having fun playing a game. And if you can imagine a world where people are having fun and engaging, not only with the experience, but with each other, and having like a role model through severe rehab is really important, really, someone who's been a few steps ahead of you is really important, and that's what we can offer. And that's on the patient setting. On the clinical setting, obviously, you could see, instead of one-on-one in 40 minutes, which is a typical mirror therapy session, 1-on-6 in 20 minutes in clinic, and the options are limitless, remote, and really have somebody that you can compete with on one end, but the clinician can also compare groups of patients going through the same kind of treatment procedure. Now, as I said, we've engaged with the VA. We're doing a clinical study with them. We've also completed one with Sheba, the largest medical center in the Middle East, one of the 10 best ranked by Newsweek. And we've had amazing results. The results show a substantial reduction of pain, adherence, and others. And just to give you an idea of what I've been talking about for the last 4 minutes, this is what it looks like. If you can turn on this. Okay. What I'm smiling about is the last person to put this on was playing the music game, and we asked him, somebody asked him, what do you see? And he says, I'm in the park, I'm going to perform in a concert. And the music you heard is the music from the game. So just to give you an idea of like a little bit of the experience, in the soccer game, we're using things like haptics to let people feel the grass with a leg that doesn't exist as they're moving in the game, as they're about to kick a ball with a leg that, again, doesn't exist in real life, but they can completely be confident that it's there in the game. So, as I said, clinical results. So we compared it to mirror therapy. We showed it as good as in reducing pain. We used the VAS scale and the McGill scale to show activity and pain comparison. And it reduced it in 88% of the cases. We've also shown long-lasting results, meaning 6 months after the session or the session of treatments is over. 6 months past that, the reduction of pain maintains, and that means that people don't renew their cannabis subscription or switch to opioids like over-the-counter simple pain reduction opioids. And we can also show that the PT managed more people in that clinic. This is a little bit of what the VA is saying about us. We're really excited to work with them. We're looking at aspects of how much people are inclined to use this technology, how afraid they are. This is feedback from someone who's 65 plus. And he said he has no other alternative as a double amputee. And within 20 minutes, he has a full reduction of pain, which maintained around 30 days after this treatment. Our go-to-market is really, on one end, gain further clinical validation, which is like we're doing with the VA, but not only in phantom limb reduction, but also in complex trauma of lower limb, as well as stroke. We could do that with the VA with the current research, but we are looking to expand to additional design partners with that focus. And our business model is hardware as a service. Basically, we offer a kit for the treatment. The hospital can have some of that kit, which is, let's say, the VR device. And with that kit comes a number of seats. Seats are the data aspects to kind of track the patient remotely. And then you can get either a supportive kit or additional seats. An average clinic is around 30 physical therapists, and we see this model going to, and we have some history comparing this to around 214,000 ARR per clinic, medium-sized clinic. Now, why am I doing all of this? So we started the company because, so it's myself and my husband, who I met at 19 as an injured veteran with a severe nerve injury. So from 19 from today, I won't tell you how long has passed, but basically we've gone through every process of decision making through having a severe trauma, which is how am I going to concentrate, what am I going to study, how am I going to work, how am I going to go uphill to my house, and what am I going to do with the kids, next Tuesday, how well can I function and concentrate, and how long can I stay in that situation? Basically, he describes it as having a friend tapping on his shoulder, saying, hey, notice me, I'm here. And that's what every single person with pain is kind of dealing with, and we kind of want to take that person and put him in the corner, let him relax, and kind of free your state up for recovery and function. We're a very engaged and enthusiastic team and full of clinicians, people who've managed over 17,000 individuals, people from SAP and Microsoft and others. So we really have the full support of organizations like Google, as well as our investors, which are really enthusiastic in the fields of AI and wellness and health. And we're inviting other partners, as I said, to join. I thank you very much for listening, and I hope that past listening, you take this as a chance or as an opportunity to reach out and see if there's a way that we can collaborate and have a great conference. Thanks.